Live.
What's up, family? If it's your first time checking out the show, let me know what city, what state you're coming in from. If you're outside of the U.S., let me know what country you're representing. Family, I need you to smash up the likes, smash up the likes, smash up the likes. Also, if you have not done so already on YouTube, after you subscribe, there's a little bell next to your subscribe button. Go ahead and click that thing right now so you can get your notifications each time I drop a new video like this. That way you'll be in the loop. Family, I'm going to let a few hundred of y'all come in, then I'm going in. But in the meantime and in between time, I'm going to get some shots out to the early birds. What's up, Planet Tank? New York City is in the building. What's up, Vic FM? Appreciate you. Miss Jazzy is in the building. Andy Nakapi, what's up? Dwight Wilson, Miami in here. I see Krista Walton, Chicago. What up, Chi-Town? Kenny G, what it do? DC, Patrice Ham, what's up, Patrice? CT, I see you. Brainbridge, Georgia. See Naptown up in here. It's Carlos from Brainbridge. Mona Ramsey from Naptown. Julie Stevens listening from London. Rondell Alexander, New York, is in the building again. What's up, SRK? Boy, who was that, Super Gunner? Boy, New York is in the building today. Brownsville, Brooklyn checking in. I'm gonna have to make a trip to New York soon. I was in New York just in New York last month, but I'm gonna have to go back. I'm gonna have to actually do an event in New York. That's what I need to do. I need to come to New York and show my appreciation for all the support you guys have given me for this podcast, for the Willie D Live podcast, but also just over the years. So I need to make that happen soon. Let's see, Melissa H, Dallas in the building. All right, fam. I'm going in. Let me put a pickup of Virginia V. This is Puff's old squeeze. This is the woman who claims that Puff squeezed, I don't want to say that. But she said that Puff stomped 2 babies out of her. Well, tried to at least. She said that was pregnant by Puff a couple of times. First time, it was pretty academic. He wanted her to get an abortion. She got it. Second time, she really wanted to keep it. But she claims that she lost the baby because Diddy stomped on her, kicked her in the stomach. God damn, Diddy, man. She actually got it worse than Cassie, if you think about it. Unless there's a case where Cassie experienced the same thing, but it appears, I don't know if you can get too much worse than that, getting a baby stomped out of you. And Cassie, according to her, went through some pretty brutal things. And not just according to her, we actually saw the video released on her yesterday where Diddy was getting down like an uncivilized mutt. The dude, he did her bad, man. He was stomping her like he was kicking on her like he was trying to get a dog off. You know how a vicious dog is trying to attack you and you kicking, trying to keep him off you, fighting for your life? That's how Diddy was kicking on her. But the thing is that she wasn't swinging, she wasn't fighting back, she wasn't trying to attack him, she wasn't aggressive at all. It was all Diddy. The evidence is mounting. The allegations are staggering. There was a time where I thought that Diddy would probably beat those charges because I thought that it was going to take some video evidence for them to get at him. I didn't think they had any video evidence of him actually beating on those women. The lie detector test determined that was a lie. That video is going to sway public opinion against Diddy. For anybody who was holding out hope that this couldn't possibly be Diddy, the same Diddy that we know of, the brother love, for anybody who was thinking along those lines, a whole lot of people decided, hey, you know, this is it's time for me to go ahead on and just back up off it. This woman said Diddy, when she first met Diddy, she said 21, 22. And at first she wasn't really attracted to him. She didn't say the words, but she was about to say it and she caught herself. But basically she said she wasn't really attracted to him at the time, but he won her over because he would do nice things for her. Doing nice things for you is oftentimes how an abuser gains control, wins your trust. Because a lot of people talk, but they don't do. So when somebody do something nice for you, it drops your guard. When the Europeans came over to America and gave those Indians, the Native Americans, the peace pipe, it dropped their guards because they thought like, hey, this is nice. Look, they're giving us something. And it made them drop their guards. Next thing you know, they were living on very, very small reservations and they had no power and the land was gone. They raped, pillaged, and murdered everything in sight. A lot of people get caught up in people giving them money. They get fooled by people giving them stuff, especially when it comes to money. You know, the government of the United States give out billions of dollars in welfare funds every year. But we know how they feel about us, right? A pimp will dress a woman up, get her nails done, buy her a nice dress, get her makeup done, get her hair done, buy some nice shoes, and put her out there on the host roll. Make her sell her body and beat her if she don't come back with that money right. So just because somebody give you some money, don't mean they love you. Don't mean they care about you. It's how a person treats you. Even with no money connected, when they ain't got nothing to do with money, it's how a person treats you. That's what's most important. It ain't about what they say, it's about what they do, right? Well, it could be about what they say if they're using words of affirmation or if they're using words to try to bring you down. You know, they're trying to destroy your spirit. They can use certain words to bring you down. And she said that Puffy would do things like tell her, she said she at one point had broke out and had bumps on her face, and Diddy say, you know, hey, go and see somebody, because I don't date women with bumps in their face. In that situation, I don't think it ain't what you say, is how you say it, right? Because who wants to date anybody with bumps in their face, right? Go get it checked out. Go get it cured. So it ain't what you say, it's how you say it. And I think the way he said it, it really broke her spirit, made her feel unwanted. You dig what I'm saying? What's up, Connie Hodge? So she admitted that she stayed because she liked the nice things that he would do for her. She liked the nice things that he would do for her. And at some point she wanted to prove that she wasn't there for his money, but she was there because she genuinely loved him. She also talked about blaming herself for the abuse. She would try to figure out how she could blame herself. She talked about being at I think she said a game, a basketball game or something. She said actually a Meek Mill party or something like that. It was Meek Mill's birthday. And Puff was sitting in the middle between her and Meek Mill, and she reached over behind Puff to tell him happy birthday. And Meek Mills extended his hand to shake her hand, and she shook his hand. And she said she got a beating for that. Diddy beat her because she spoke to Meek Mills. She shook his hand. But she stayed. Through it all, she stayed. Through it all, she stayed 5 years. Cassie stayed 10 years, reportedly. They got a lot in common. They were both, besides dating Diddy, they were both traumatized by Diddy. They both had childhood trauma. They both stayed in an abusive relationship. They both started dating Diddy, reportedly, while he was dating another woman. Cassie started dating Diddy when he was dating Kim Porter. And this chick, Virginia V, started dating Diddy when he was dating Cassie. Y'all see the common thread there? It's all toxic on all sides. It's all toxic. Let me explain something to y'all. I want you to see my face on this one. If you date a man while he's dating another woman, while he's in a relationship with another woman, he will never respect you, and he will cheat on you, because in his mind, you know how he get down. That's how you met him. How you meet him is how you lose him. How you meet him is how you lose him. Well, let me back up. How you get him is how you lose him. How you get him is how you lose him. She thought she was special, that she had an ups on Cassie. Cassie thought she was special, like she had the ups on Kim. And he did to each one of them what he did to the girl before. People, let's start off with the women. If you date a man who's already married in a relationship, he might get to a point to where he care about you, but he ain't gonna respect you enough to not cheat on you, to not be with other women. Because he gonna feel like you know the game. And you playing the game. You played the game. So you can accept that type of behavior. So if he cheat on his woman to be with you, he gonna cheat on you to be with another woman. Believe that. Fellas, same thing. If she cheat on her husband to be with you, she'll cheat on you to be with another man. I don't even know if that's cheating. But let me back up. If she cheat on her husband to be with you, and then y'all form a committed relationship, she invariably would end up cheating on you. Not always, but in most cases, she's gonna cheat on you too. Why? Because you know what the play is. You know what it is. You signed up for it. So now you get mad. The same thing that, well, I ain't gonna say the same thing, but the same emotions that she got perhaps from that made her, provoked her to cheat on her man, her other dude, will be the same emotions that she have when she cheats on you. It's something that he didn't do that made her want to cheat on him. It's something that he didn't do. He wasn't doing something right. He wasn't behaving like she wanted him to behave. So in her mind, she was justified in cheating. So the moment you don't do what she wants you to do, she is going to justify cheating on you. That's the game. That is the game, people. Glenda Palm say you reap what you sow. I concur. What's up, Angela Thomas? Virginia V said that, oh, by the way, her real name is Gina, how do I pronounce her last name? Gina Huend. Gina Huend. She said that anytime that Diddy would put hands on her, the guy named D-Rock is the only one out of his entourage who would help her. Everyone else would just watch. And you know what, fam? A lot of people give Tasha K a hard time. But I think Tasha K covered this interview excellently. Excellently. Is that a word? It is now. But I think she did a good job, covering the interview. She was compassionate. She was patient. She was concise in her questioning. And you know, she asked the right questions. That what made you stay was big. That's a big one because that happens a lot. People always say, well, what made you stay? She said, I thought he was being that way because he loved me. She also said this, fam, and this is very telling. She said she grew up watching her mom getting beat by her dad. She just thought that he loved her. Think about that, fam. She grew up watching her mom get beat by her dad. So she thought that beating on a woman that you were with equated to loving that woman. Because after all, why would you beat her? You know, why would you get so upset? Why would you be so passionate? Why would you be so angry? Gotta be love. When a woman watch her mama, grow up watching her mama get beaten by a man, the chances are she's going to enter that same type of relationship because in her mind, that's normal. In her mind, she's seen her daddy, she know her daddy and her mama is together. So they love each other. And so she see her mom and daddy doing loving things, but she also see her daddy beating on her mama. So she figure like the beatings go with the love. Let me tell you something. Love don't hurt, man. Love don't hurt. It ain't supposed to. I'll tell you something else. If a boy grow up watching his mama get beat by a man, as much as he hate, and as much as hate him, and as much as he want to harm that dude, and as much as he might harm that dude, in many, many cases, that boy grew up being an abuser. Because that's his example of what a man is. If you don't see a man who's in control of his emotions, if you don't have access to a man who's in control of his emotions, who can be loving and caring, but not domineering, who can be aggressive but not a bully, who can be firm but not controlling. If you don't see that, he ain't gonna know. He gonna think whatever he see, it's a strange dynamic. It's strange how that happens. Like you grow up watching your mama get beat, and then you grow up beating on women. You hate it. Or you grow up as a girl, it shocks the hell out of you seeing your daddy beat your mama, and then you go right hook up with a dude that beat on you. It is the damnedest thing to me that people put themselves in those type of situations. I think you have to be really, really cognizant, very, very self-aware of these type of situations. When you find yourself in this situation, I think you have to be very self-aware, and I think you got to do a lot of praying on it too. Like, yo, don't let me be like this. I'm not gonna be this way. I'm not gonna be this way. I'm not gonna be this way. You know, that's bad. That's find some good examples. Yeah, this is y'all give me a thumbs up if y'all believe. We ain't got no video of this girl. We ain't got no video of her. We ain't got no video of her getting beat. But give me a thumbs up if you think she's telling the truth. Thumbs down if you think she's lying and the truth ain't in her. Give me a thumbs up, fam, if you think she's telling the truth. Got to get my green juice, man. My Holy King up, Brandon Nuance up, Open Mind up, East Point up, Crystal Walton up, Aquarius up, HBG up. What is that? Chore Lover up, Randall up, Randy up, and Dial, is that up? Marcus up, Keith up, Miss Stay Positive up, Mara up, Tara up. So y'all tend to believe, yes, so y'all believe her. Marvin up. I'm with y'all, fam. I believe her too. I totally believe her. You know, because, you know, until we saw that video, you'd be like, you know, because people do lie. But when I saw her, because she did this interview with Tasha K months ago, to my knowledge, months ago. At least that's what the timestamp said on the video on Tasha's channel on YouTube. So if that's the case, oh wow. Now here's the thing that we got to be careful about though, fam. That video evidence should be put in perspective. It should be put in the perspective of that's video evidence for Cassie's case. They already said that Cassie actually claimed that in her suit that Puff sexually assaulted her. There's no statute of limitation on that. So he can still be prosecuted for that. I personally think that because that evidence pertains to that particular case with Cassie, that evidence should be used only for the Cassie case. And that's it. And he do deserve to be punished for what he did in that case. Any other case, that should be evidence for that case. He should have to deal with it. The burden of proof should be on the prosecutor to come up with evidence for that case. Now, having said that, I know it's going to be hard. It's going to be damn near impossible for people not to remember and not to consider that, oh, this dude do whoop ass. Oh, he is capable. He is capable of being a monster. It's going to be damn near impossible for people to get that beating out of their mind. And so, even though they're supposed to judge him based on the evidence in a particular case, they're going to spread that thing around. They're going to be like, man, nah, he's no longer going to get the benefit of doubt, because some of us still, I mean, it's Puffy. You can't even imagine Puffy being just a violent dude and just beating on women and kicking them and stomping them. We can't, like, that's Puffy, man. That ain't even Diddy. That's Puffy. He ain't done nothing. We can't even imagine it. But then that video come out, now you can. Now you don't even have to imagine it. It's a real thing. Oh yeah, he's capable. He's definitely capable. So now, it's a different story. If I was on the jury, oh, he guilty. I ain't gonna even lie, fam. He guilty. I know it ain't supposed to have these. I know I'm not supposed to go in with my judgment already. I know I'm supposed to wait for the evidence. But he guilty. I'm voting guilty, man. Don't mess around and let me be the jury foreman Oh yeah, I'm going to influence everybody else. Guilty. Yeah, man. Guilty. I do not like to see women treated like that. I don't like that at all. I don't like to see nothing like that, man. I don't like to see stuff like that. You know, those type of dudes. I done put some good ass whoopings on dudes who behave like that. I'm talking about some of my best work been on abusers. I'm talking about some of my best work, abusers. It brings out a rage in me, man, a different type of rage. It's a different type of rage that comes over me when I see dudes behaving like that, beating on women and children too. Beating on women, children, the elderly, doing stuff like that to women and children and the elderly. Oh man, you got me, bro. Ooh, man, you can bring out a different side of me. You see how you saw that different side of Puffy? You're gonna see a different side of me. Yeah, man. I don't like that. I don't rock like that at all. I don't do that at all. I don't respect nothing about it. I don't hang out with dudes that's like that at all. And the ones that I've been around that I know that's like that, I let it be known to their face. I don't rock like that. Yeah, that ain't cool. Yeah, he did that girl bad, man. He kicked that girl like he kicked that girl like he was trying to get a dog off of him. And she just rolled up, balled up on the floor, trying. She couldn't even protect herself. She wasn't even no longer. I don't even think she was trying to cover her face or anything. She was pretty much incapacitated. It's like, damn. Yeah, something like that, man. Yeah, you do mine like that, you may as well lay down because you're going down. You may as well go on, it'd be easier for you to just lay down. That's right. I ain't playing no games with mine. That let me know, though, Cassie don't have men in her family who are very, very close to her. Because I'm going to tell you something. I'm so close to mine that even if I don't know, even if she don't tell me, I'm going to sense something. I'm going to sense it. I can be around women that's abused and I can look at them and tell just by how they interact with their dude. I can, in almost every case, I can tell if a woman is being abused or not. You can just watch you can just watch the energy. There's telltale signs. Yeah, fam, I don't play no games with mine. Yeah, I didn't serve both of my sister's boyfriends. I'm talking about served them up nice. Yeah, man. I done served a few of my aunt's boyfriends. Oh yeah, fam. Play no game. My mama husband. Yeah. Get all their ass. Uncivilized mutts got to get stomped out. All I can think about, oh, you brutal. Oh, you Billy Badass with these women. Oh, you a gangster. You a killer. Okay. See if you can handle a man. See if you can handle this. What these dudes got to know is that anything they do to your people is going to be done to them. It's got to be clear. Whatever they do to your people is going to get done to them. They got to know that that's going to be a fact. That's happening. That's happening. So roll the dice. I guarantee you're going to crap out. What's up, Sean Owens? Jamel, what's up? Ruth Robinson. My holy king. What's up, Tommy Reed? J Dub. Nah, Teflon Combs at one time. Yeah, maybe at one time, but not anymore. This is it. That's it. Diddy going to jail. He going to jail. He going to jail unless some unforeseen thing happen before he can make it to court. But he going to jail. All that money he got ain't gonna save him from the long hand of the law. It was interesting to see so many celebrities finally start calling him out. That was interesting. I saw that yesterday. And I'm also seeing it today. I've seen a number of celebrities speak on it today. And that's cool, fam. That's cool. But, you know, I got more respect for the people that are roll the dice and say, you know what, I'm gonna speak up when nobody else gonna speak on it. I ain't gonna wait till it's safe to speak on it, because right now it's safe to call Diddy out now. It's safe to say he did this, he did that. Now what I did, I said if he did this and he did that, he deserved this or that. But that was people that wouldn't even say if he did this. They wouldn't speak on it at all. But I had to speak on it. I had to speak on it. Because for me, the community is more valuable than a single individual. Y'all feel me? Community. The whole of the community is more important than a part. So I'm not going to sacrifice the safety of the entire community for one individual. I don't care how famous he is. I don't care how good he can dance, how much money he got. I don't care about how close his relationship is with God and how pretty his name sounds. None of that. I ain't buying none of that. I'm not buying none of that. I'm not sacrificing the entire community for a single individual. No one person is bigger than the community. And we got to get used to that as a community. We got uncivilized mutts roaming our streets. Some of us, we give refuge to uncivilized mutts. Some of us we know people who have raped and killed and robbed in our community, who have raped and killed and robbed people of the community. And we laugh and joke with them and we hang out with them. They got to go. And if you're providing safety for these uncivilized mutts, you got to go too. Now that's what we got to get used to. That's how we clean it up. That's how we get healthy. That's how we get right. That's how we deal with the trauma. That's how we deal with it. You can't have it both ways. You can't get upset when they do it, but then when we do it, we give people within the community a pass. But when somebody outside the community do it, when somebody outside of the community violate, we lose our minds. Now we got to have that same energy. That's how you keep it. That's how you get it straight. That's how you address the issue. You got to hit on all cylinders. It's one thing to tell the girls, hey, be careful. You know, don't do anything to provoke a man, put his hands on you. Try to know the signs, the red flags of an abuser. You want to avoid an abuser. It's one thing to tell the girls that, but what are we telling the boys? Are we telling the boys the same thing? Because if we ain't telling the boys, hey, be careful. Don't jump out there, man. Don't put your hands on them women. That's sucker shit. If we ain't saying that, we ain't gonna never be able to address this issue. If we're not holding the boys accountable, it ain't gonna work. It's like telling the girl, hey, save yourself for the right guy. Save yourself. You know, don't have sex, you know. Wait till you're married. And you find out the little boy, 9 years old, tap the girl on the booty. That's my boy. That's my boy. Make it make sense. It don't add up. You got to be clicking on all cylinders. Little boys out here getting lap dances. I'm seeing videos with little boys getting lap dances and throwing money and slapping women on the booties and all that kind of stuff. And these ignorant, low-lives, uncivilized mutts in the neighborhoods is celebrating it. But flip the script and let some little girls be 9, 10 years old, 5 years old, slapping some male dancers on the butt. You got to be clicking on all cylinders. The dude, the teacher who allowed the female students to take down the braids in his head, he finally conceded that he was wrong. He said, yo, it was inappropriate what I did. It was unprofessional. But at the same time, he was trying to justify talking about how eclectic he is and how hard it is for him to take his braids down. And I think he said he was on his way to a job interview or something, and he couldn't take his braids down and drive and concentrate. So he had the girls to do it. And then you had people trying to make excuses for him. That's how I start. Take these braids down for me, little mama. Playing with the kids, putting the kids on your level. Like they're your friends. They're not your friends. They're your students. Keep it professional. Don't put yourself in no compromising position. That way you ain't got to worry about losing your job. What's up, China Carter? LaVille, what's up? Buckhorse DC, what it do? What's up, C. White? I don't know, fam. I went in the comments. I say cut. He talking about how, what you want me to do with my braids? Cut that shit off, sucker. You can't get a professional to take your hair down. You can't get your woman to take your hair down or your boyfriend. That's how he was sounding. It sounded like he had a boyfriend the way he was talking. You can't get you can't get your people to take your hair down. Cut it off. Braids ain't for you. That's why I ain't got no braids. Can't be dealing with all that, man. Taking braids down, people all in, legs on both sides of me. You know, I gotta sit between somebody's legs, getting my hair braided, and dealing with all that shampoo and stuff every night. Shampoo, conditioner, moisturizer, all in the scalp, all that dust. No, man, I'm cool. Cut it off. Women like rubbing bald heads anyway. My woman love it. She be rubbing my hair like, baby, it's so smooth. It's so smooth. I'm like, leave me alone, leave me alone. She's like, but it's so smooth. It's so smooth. Miss Lady. Miss Lady, who was that? Miss Lady said, I can sit in the chair. Yeah, I can sit in the chair, but I'm just saying, it take a lot of time too. See, one thing I don't have right now, fam, is a whole lot of time. I try, right? My time is very limited. Like, I have to use my time. I have to be able to maximize my time. And everything that I do, I have to do it in a way that I get the most out of my time. And, it takes about maybe 10 minutes to shave my head, and I'm gone. Dealing with them braids, man, that stuff I've seen people take 8 hours with braids sometimes. On the low end, you talking 2 hours, 2 or 3 hours. I ain't got that kind of time, man. Too much time. Another thing about braids, here's one of the biggest things I don't like about braids. If you have braids, invariably those braids are going to get in front of your eyes. And if you ain't careful, you might do something like this. Or like this. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But women be doing that, man. I ain't trying to do all that. Even if you do this here, like, yeah, say what you want to say. I know some of y'all gonna say I'm going too far, man, but I'm just saying, man, I don't like them type of moves. I don't like that type of stuff, man. I don't like them type of moves. All that old jerking your hair back, let the hair fall out, Yeah, I don't like that. Shanique was talking about, look at her being messy, talking about how they do it. You know what I'm talking about? Then they be trying to, sometimes they be trying to put it in a plait or something, like tied and all that. They just don't look right. They be out there like, I don't like that, man. I don't like that. Yeah. and I know some of y'all gonna be like, yeah, what he homophobic, he no, fam, it's just that I'm from that school where I just think that should be more of a difference between men and women than our anatomy. You know what I'm saying? I just think like the way we walk, the way we talk, the way we dress, the way we sit, the way we lie in bed, all that. Let me tell y'all something, man. Now, this is really personal, so don't be telling nobody else. when I sleep straight on my back or on my side like this. I don't sleep like this. I don't sleep like that. I don't sleep in a fetal position. You know, it's kind of like, y'all know what I'm talking about? I don't do that because it look like your booty out. So I can't do that. I don't sleep like that. Yeah, I don't sleep like that. Can't do it. Yeah, can't do it. It's not comfortable. It doesn't feel comfortable. It doesn't feel natural. I'll give you one more nugget. Give you one more. I break bananas. I do not eat bananas whole. I break them, or I cut them, slice them up. Can't eat a banana whole. Can't do that. I don't do that. I'm just saying, fam. I don't get down like that. See, so if you get cold, hey, if I get cold, I get cold. If I die, I die. I'm not sleeping in no fetal position, man. Okay, what's in my juice? Who said that? What's in your juice? Yvette Rivera. What's up, Yvette? Okay, we got apple, celery, spinach, kale, and lemon. Yeah. Good stuff. Really, really good stuff. Make you go to the bathroom too. Strawberry rain. What's up? What's up, Forever Tam? Forever Tam, what's up? Magic wheel of crypto. Let me see what the crypto doing today. Let's see what's crypto doing. Crypto. Let's see. So a lot of meme coins are doing pretty good. They're doing decent. They're doing decent. Moderate gains. Moderate gains. Let's see. Dex Tools is at 66 cents. Okay, I'll give y'all one, fam. Let me tell y'all something. Mark my words. I mean, obviously this is crypto, so anything could happen. Very volatile. Don't ever invest what you're not willing to lose, because there's a good chance you're going to lose. And if you lose, don't say I told you anything, because I ain't giving you none of my money, because you ain't going to give me none of yours if you win. Now that is out the way, let me just say, Dex Tools, I got into Dex Tools when it was, I think, about 10 cents, 10, 11 cents. And now it's at 66 cents. and it's still, in my opinion, grossly undervalued. And mark my words, when the market recovers, when it fully recovers, when it goes on a full bull run, and we're talking about when it's running for at least, when it's running for at least a couple of months, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna tell y'all where I'm at with that DEX tools, and y'all gonna be like, damn, he said that, he said it. Obviously, it's crypto. I could be wrong, but I doubt it. I doubt it. Yeah, I'm heavy. I'm heavy on that DEX tools. Heavy. Yeah, I absolutely, when the market comes back, I'll absolutely be running off with about, I'm gonna definitely be in the 10 figures. Definitely. The faith factor, sub. I wish I had jumped on that A&M and what was that? What was that? What am I trying to say? I said A&M. What's the theater? Mean AMC. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I wish I had jumped on that AMC. My nephew hit a lick on that AMC. He called me. He said, this was happening. Get some. I was like, I thought I had missed the train. Boy hit me back about a couple of hours later. He had 5x that thing. I said, damn, I missed it. That AMC and that GME, that game, what's it called? GameStop? Yeah, GameStop. Yeah. I was like, damn. Had me acting like that, like Florida. Damn. Leak you. What up, Leak you? What's good, Patrick Davis? Sharrington from Henderson, North Carolina. What's up? You know where I got to go, fam? I got to go to Charleston, Berkeley, and Dorchester, South Carolina. They've been supporting me for a long time. They even call their Air Force Ones Willie D's. Who knew that? Who knew that? Who knew that Air Force Ones were called Willie D's in South Carolina? Yeah, I'm gonna have to go check that out. I have to show my appreciation for South Carolina, showing love. I have to put them on the tour schedule. Who was that? Renee DeLeon. What's up, Renee DeLeon? Stacy R. What's up? John. What's up, John? Troop is in the building. What y'all know about Troop? C1908 checking in from the Netherlands. What's up? Some say Netherlands. Okay, fam, that's my time. I appreciate y'all joining the live. Damn. Diddy. Hey, fam. I'm just reporting the news. He did it to himself. Till next time, fam. Enjoy the rest of your day, your morning, your afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world. No more talk.